Welcome back. Before we begin this journey into the frozen wilderness, please consider subscribing to the channel to never miss an adventure. At the very edge of the world, where temperatures of minus 30 degrees Celsius rule over everything, life seems like a luxury. The wind screams through the mountain crevices like the cries of lost souls, and the snow blankets every trace, turning the ancient forest into an eternal frozen monument. Yet, nature always holds miraculous paradoxes, and today, we follow a lone man, a seasoned hunter of the Arctic, who comes here not to conquer the mountain, but to seek a forgotten treasure, an endless source of energy sleeping beneath the thick ice. This is not a story of desperate survival. It is a journey to create a warm paradise right in the heart of a white hell. Look closely at that thin wisp of smoke rising from the ground. That is not fog. It is the breath of the earth. He has found it, a natural hot spring, where, while the surrounding world freezes, the ground remains soft and warm. Instead of erecting a standard wooden hut and burning firewood all night to fight the cold, he decides to do something much bolder. Build his home directly atop this heat source. He begins by digging deep trenches running along the foundation, then stacking river stones to form channels, applying an ancient technique known as a hypocaust, or natural floor heating system, allowing the heat from the underground water to circulate beneath his feet before escaping. The large flat stones laid on top will serve as a massive thermal battery, absorbing heat 24 hours a day, resulting in a floor that is always warm without wasting a single stick of firewood. A perfect combination of ancient knowledge and modern survival mindset. With the foundation set, it is time to erect the skeletal frame of the house. In a region with meters of heavy snowfall, a flat roof is a death sentence. So he chooses an A-frame design with a steep pitch, a design that helps snow slide off automatically, reducing the load on the structure while creating a spacious high ceiling. But the unique feature lies in the jet black color of the wooden beams. This is not paint, but the result of the Shosugi-ban technique, using fire to char the wood surface. Because this house sits next to a hot spring, the humidity in the air is extremely high, and ordinary wood would rot after just one season. However, the carbonized layer created by the fire becomes an eternal armor against moisture, mold, and insects, where fire protects the wood, and the wood protects the man. To retain every bit of precious warmth, a single layer of wall is insufficient. He erects 2 parallel wall layers, and the space between is not wasted. It is packed tight with dried moss and gathered animal fur. This is the best biological insulation, helping the house wear a thick life jacket, completely isolating it from the deadly cold outside. The roof is a detail full of poetry as he covers it with soil and plants moss on top. The heat rising from below causes the snow falling on the roof to melt immediately, creating a thin layer of mist that shrouds it year-round, making the house look from a distance like a living creature breathing, hidden mystically within the fog. And now, we come to the heart of this construction, the element that transforms this place from a shelter into a luxury resort amidst the wilderness, the outdoor mineral hot spring bath. He dams the edge with large boulders, uses river clay to seal the gaps, and ingeniously designs a water pipe system using hollowed-out tree trunks, with one line bringing boiling water from the source and another bringing cold water from melted snow to regulate the temperature. Imagine the sensation when the outdoor temperature is minus 20 degrees. You shed your heavy fur coat and step into 40 degrees Celsius water rich in minerals. Snowflakes land on your shoulders and hair, yet your body is enveloped in the warmth of Mother Nature. This is no longer just survival. This is the pinnacle of enjoyment, a well-deserved reward for extraordinary efforts. Nature always knows how to test humanity. When a blizzard strikes, the wind howling as if to tear everything apart, inside the geothermal house, everything is strangely silent. The stone floor is warm beneath bare feet, and he needs no complex fire for cooking. Instead, he utilizes the hot spring itself to wrap fresh fish and forest vegetables in large leaves, dropping them into the bubbling water. Just minutes later, the fish is steamed to perfection, retaining its pure sweetness, like a meal prepared in the most primal sous vide style. Sitting by a window made of clear ice, looking out at the white storm raging, he enjoys his hot meal. The contrast between the storm outside and the peace inside is the brutal beauty that only those who dare to venture forth can feel. When night falls, the ribbons of the aurora borealis begin to dance across the sky, dyeing the frozen valley green. Our house lies there, small but resilient, radiating a warm golden light and a blur of steam like a fairyland. The journey of building this geothermal shelter is not just a lesson in skill, but a lesson in harmony. That humans need not conquer nature. We only need to learn to listen and lean on it, to create life from a land of frozen death. The next morning, the hunter dons his fur skins, straps on his snowshoes, and continues his indefinite journey, leaving behind an architectural masterpiece, a warm spark amidst the polar cold, waiting to shelter the next traveler. Thank you for accompanying us on this magical adventure. Keep the flame of passion for exploration alive, and we will see you on the next journey.